Okay, so today's video is about an update that's occurred on the Google Home. Now, one of the frustrations I've always had with the Google Home and the Google Home Mini is the fact it doesn't actually have an input port on there. So if we take the actual Amazon Alexa, so this is the dot, and you can see there it's got a auxiliary port, so you actually plug in external speakers if you wanted to. So this was quite a good thing about the Alexa, the fact you could do that. But one of the frustrations with the actual Google Home is if you wanted to connect to another system, you'd have to buy a Chromecast audio, and that costs around £30 to do. Now, this update that's occurred on here is pretty impressive, because what it allows you to do is actually connect it to a Bluetooth speaker or a Bluetooth receiver. So pretty impressive. So you could actually connect it to any system if you wanted to. So let me show you how to do this. So I've got my Android device here. The Home app's just there. Let me click that. Let's let it start up. Now, if I go over here, I can see my different devices. So I've got one in the kitchen and one in the living room. So the one for the kitchen I've brought here. So if I click here and click on settings, it brings this dialog up. Now I've got my Bluetooth speaker here, and if I go to default music speaker, so choose a speaker, so I click there, there's this option, pair Bluetooth speaker. If I click on there, and that's my Bluetooth speaker that's just here. Now if I pick it up, it's now connected to the Google Home. And if you go back, clicking done, default music speaker. So what this means, if I move my phone away now, anytime you play music, it'll come out of this speaker. It will no longer come out of this, but you still control the device and it will respond to general queries via the actual built-in speaker. So let's unmute.
By the way, the mic's up. The microphone is back on.
Okay, so we've unmuted it. So if I ask it a question, okay Google, what's the weather like in Paris today?
In Paris today, it's predicted to be 17 degrees and clear. Currently it's 21 and mostly cloudy.
Okay, so as you've seen, general requests are dealt with the actual speaker built in. Now, if I wanted to play music, what I've done in the background, I've downloaded the Google Play Music app on my computer, and I've uploaded music to my cloud account, so my Google Play Music account. Now, if I put a request in to request it to play music, it should now play out of the Bluetooth speaker. So if I now say, okay Google, play my YouTube playlist.
Okay, your Google Play music playlist called
So you
YouTube.
see it's being
Here you go.
acknowledged on here, and now the music's flipped over there. How cool is that? So it works really well actually. So this is only an example of the speaker working. So also we can say, okay Google, pause. So it can even acknowledge with the music playing. So it's not too bad. Obviously if you had the speaker pointing directly at it, which you're not going to have in theory, then it's going to drown out you saying anything, so it's not going to pick you up. But the other thing to be aware of is the range. Obviously Bluetooth has a certain range, so if you put it too far away, say you put it in another room at quite a distance, it might not work. So there has to be a reasonable distance between the actual Bluetooth device and your Google Home. Okay, so the way I actually use this functionality in the device is I've got this Bluetooth receiver. Now, one end's got USB for charging, so micro USB, and the other one's got a line out option where you can get a 3.5mm connector on one end, and the other end you can plug into either a speaker or amplifier or something. So I normally have a 3.5mm to phono connections. So one for left and one for right. And for this demonstration, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to plug it into the auxiliary port on this Bluetooth speaker. So I plug it in like so and power it on.
Power on.
So this device is now on and it's trying to pair now. So, okay, so next, if I get my Android device with the Google Home app, just click on there. And then if we go here and pick the kitchen speaker as before, go to settings and choose speaker and then pair Bluetooth speaker. Let it scan and find the receiver. There you go, that's the receiver. Should hear it say it's paired in a moment.
Success, connected.
There you go, so it's connected. So as I've said, connected via this receiver here. So now, if I just come out of here, I don't need my phone on for this, and just say,
The microphone is back on.
okay Google, play my YouTube playlist.
Okay, playing your Google Play music playlist called YouTube.
There you go. Just increasing the volume using this, but there you go, it's playing via the receiver here. And if I turn it down, works great actually. And if you had an old amplifier without Bluetooth, obviously it allows it to be used in this sort of way. So there you go. Hope this has helped anyone thinking of using this functionality in the Google Home. So there you go. Thanks for viewing, and don't forget to like and subscribe.